Looks like he's going to grace us with his presence once more.
Maybe he just wants a friend, Cole.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Yeah, he's got something to say, all right.
Not exactly likable. Just a bully. Not exactly likable. Just a bully. There you have it. And I think that is loud and clear. And what a lineup on this card, starting with a bang. Singles action on tap right now. It's AIDEN. We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
Gonna be good.
It's AIDEN English versus Randy Savage.
Best day ever.
And his opponent, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 237 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage.
And there's a huge opportunity for that superstar tonight. They've been buzzing about this one ever since this match was announced. Hello, everybody, and thank you for being part of what promises to be an amazing night. I'm Michael Cole, joined as always by the King himself. He's a Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
Well, enough about me, Michael. Let's talk about you. What do you think of me? The WWE Universe is going to love this one.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. Let's talk about Aiden English for a moment. Now that he has a manager guiding the way, I can't help but wonder how far he can go.
Hey, I guess if it doesn't work out for Aiden English here tonight, he could always go back to the theater.
Yeah, he's building himself an entourage.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
Watch it.
And he powers out. Well, I've never seen him do that before.
If you like old-time wrestling, you gotta love watching Aiden English compete. This guy's a real throwback. Reminds me a lot of the early 20th century.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Macho Man hurting a little here. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Come on, if he can't withstand this, he's in the wrong profession.
Oh, man, I'm certain he came into this match knowing it would not be a cakewalk.
This is the type of attack that just wears down an opponent.
Yeah, and you can see it working right here.
Well, anybody would know about the wrestling scene of the early 20th century. It's you, King. Weren't you once a tag team partner of George Hackenschmidt?
Who?
Sorry, I couldn't resist. But you're right. Aiden English has all the makings of a catch-as-catch-can type competitor.
I mean, if this...
Quick cover by Aiden English. There's not a person in this arena who thought that was it for him.
No, this guy's too strong. This guy's too powerful. And a big reversal by the Macho Man. Very, very painful hold here. What's he going to do?
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
You can almost start to see him fake.
And he escapes the hold.
Oh, that did it.
The arm has become the focal point of this attack.
Yeah, it's got a big red bullseye on it.
Aiden English into the cover. Oh, what an escape as he gets the shoulder up at 2.
Man, I thought that was going to be enough, Cole.
And there's the reversal.
First time for everything, I guess.
Wait a minute, Cole. Is he going for it? Yes! Watch it!
Randy Savage makes the cover. He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
You're right, he kicked out with ease. He's in full-on attack mode now.
Randy Savage is looking to fly.
He's not exactly
Off the top rope.
Cover here.
1, 2, 3.
It's all over. That's the final elimination.
Here's your winner, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Very nicely done and a very important victory.
This guy impressed the hell out of me tonight, Michael. What a victory.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this win has in the weeks to come.
So, Atlantic City SmackDown kicks off with a victory from the Macho Man Randy Savage. As this match opened up, I actually, I said a lot promo-wise. I cut in English promo for him. I even sang it, but the mic was off the entire time. So, yeah. Now, moving right along. SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon announces a SmackDown return tonight and brings out none other than former SmackDown superstar Jason Jordan. Jordan says that his father and him have been facing a lot of scrutiny over possible nepotism claims with Jordan on Raw. You know, stuff like preferential treatment. So, he blames jealous superstars like The Miz for inciting all of this recent outrage or whatever. However, Jordan talked it over with Raw General Manager Kurt Angle and decided that returning to SmackDown would see Jordan prove to the world that he can attain great success without the perceived assistance of his father. He would like to return to Raw someday, and hopefully he'll be at a stage by then in his career where he is a top-ranked superstar and other superstars will have no excuses like nepotism to lobby and throw. The first thing on the agenda is the state of American Alpha in 2K17. They are former NXT Tag Team Champions and one of the best NXT Tag Teams in NXT history. Now it's time that American Alpha become the best tag team in SmackDown history. Jordan reveals that he is joining forces with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. Jordan and Gable plan on attaining the WWE Tag Team Championships, and Benjamin will look to bring singles gold into the group as the stronger than before American Alpha get ready to show that they are ready, willing, and Gable. Here's the match right here from the Legends brand.
This is going to be good.
We have Booker T against Christian.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds, Booker T.
If you're just joining us, we're just about set for singles action.
Why would you just be joining us now? Where have you been? Expecting plenty of highlight reel material in this one.
The legend character, Booker T. Now the Legends roster, the Legends brand rankings, they're freaking deep. They're deep. To say someone's a mid-carder isn't even doing it justice. Because there's like 60, 50 freaking people in this ranking system. Booker T, he would be considered in my Legends brand at this moment where he stands.
And his opponent,
Christian too, by the way. They're right next to each other in my rankings. They would be, I would say, mid-carders on the lower end of the term.
You know, if you totally reeked of awesomeness for as long as Christian has, you wouldn't lack confidence either, Cole.
We're finally going to see which one of these two is the superior competitor.
The first 6 spots on my ranking systems are reserved for the people in the world title picture, right? And from 7 and 8 is the Intercontinental picture, but then 9 and 10 is the ECW picture. After that's the European, the ECW World Television, Hardcore, and the Light Heavyweight Championship. So that's kind of like the mid-card scene right there. Even though all those titles can't possibly be defended on a Universe pay-per-view, right? So after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So Christian and Booker T are about 16 ranks like outside of like that title picture. Right now, Christian outranks Booker T. Christian's number 16 or something like that, and Booker 17. So the winner of this match gets that higher spot. It's up to Christian to defend his spot, and it's up to Booker T to beat Christian to kind of climb the ladder more. But of course, if he does that, Christian is going to be slipping down the rankings a little bit, and you don't want that. So very important match, even though there's not a title on the line.
I would have it no other way.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
Guys, I want to discuss Christian for a moment. What, in your opinion, can the WWE Universe expect from him here?
It's always crucial to maintain your energy level so that having your faculties late in the match doesn't seem like an insurmountable task.
I'm not sure he's going to win here, but he's moving with a purpose, and that's always a good sign.
I've never seen him like this. What a dive.
That was spectacular. You know, Christian brings so much experience.
Oh, my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
Whoa! And he fights his way out.
Oh, man.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Drops the knee with a vengeance.
Oh, man. He came down hard with that.
Whoa, that was some reversal by Booker T. King, you talk about Christian's longevity, which is amazing, but for me, it's so astonishing to see a superstar get better with each passing year. It's like there's no plateau for him. He just keeps getting better. Just look at his World Heavyweight Championship victory, for example. That came more than a dozen years after Christian made his debut.
Yeah, that is unreal, Cole. I guess you could say Christian is like a fine wine. He just keeps getting better with age. But whenever he finally does decide to hang him up, you can bet there'll be a spot waiting for him in the WWE Hall of Fame.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Booker T with a slick reversal. And Christian reverses it.
Yeah, that's good. Watch it. Look at this.
And he escapes with a kick out. I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one. He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh, my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact win. He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Uh-oh, big move coming.
Going for broke.
Looking for all the glory here.
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
Booker T getting assaulted here. I wouldn't be surprised if he just passes out right here. His shoulders are down. I can't believe that was only two. How did he kick out of that one? How?
I don't know. What does it take to keep him down?
He simply refuses to stay down. If you thought Monday Night Raw was exciting last night, just wait until you see what we have scheduled for tonight.
Christian finds a way out.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. Keep your eye on this one.
Yeah, this should be good. Whoa, whoa!
It could be over here.
Yeah, maybe.
1, 2.
Oh, look at the emotion.
Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown, as has been the norm over the years. Captain Charisma. Christian measuring his man. And this has got to be it.
It's it. It's over.
2, 3. And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here's your winner, Christian.
All right, so Christian defends his spot.
If anyone can, Booker T can take this loss and turn it into a positive. What a match
Christian
that was,
defends
ladies
his
and
spot
gentlemen.
on the ring.
Thanks for joining us.
Maybe after his next match, he'll be one step closer. Unfortunately, these Legends brands are taking place on main roster shows, so we're not seeing a lot of Legends matches that we usually would with exclusive shows. But since we're trying to get to 2K18, we're just going to have it happen like that. So, and it's killing me on the inside.
Up next, we have singles action.
This should be great.
It'll be Shinsuke Nakamura versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
This match is a #1 contenders match for the WWE United States Championship. The winner of this match is going to go on to WWE TLC, where they will face the WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens.
Looks like he's going to grace us with his presence once more.
Maybe he just wants a friend, Cole.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Yeah, he's got something to say, all right.
Not exactly likable. Looks like he's going to grace us with his presence once more.
Maybe he just wants a friend, Cole.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Yeah, he's got something to say, all right.
Not exactly likable. Looks like he's going to grace us with his presence once more.
Maybe he just wants a friend, Cole.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Yeah, he's got something to say, all right.
Not exactly likable. Just a bully. Not exactly likable. Just a bully. Well, I've never seen him do that before. Let's take a moment to discuss Shinsuke Nakamura. How do you see him getting it done here tonight?
What we can expect at this point is really anyone's guess.
Oh, I've been looking forward to seeing these competitors square off for quite some time now, Cole.
That's a classic textbook maneuver.
Exactly the way it should be done.
Look at him playing dirty, taking off the turnbuckle. You know what's cool also with having a really good sound system is whenever they move around in the ring, you can hear the ring move, you can hear the thumping of, you know, the boards and all that. It's pretty cool.
Clearly intent on destroying that leg. He's starting to stumble here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
If it's me, I'm focusing my attention on
This is a #1 contenders match for the WWE United States Championship. The winner of this match goes to TLC in some sort of chairs match to face the WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens. Right now it's looking like Jinder.
Take a look at that. We have haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Oh my God!
And he's heading back in.
I can't
Oh my God!
Not like this.
Damn it!
I wanted to see this end.
Crafty ass Jinder.
Here's your winner, J.M.
Hold on, Jinder. I didn't think you were going to win, so I took away your thinking.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it in there. Great match.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
Ah, you're not going to get it in time. Sorry, Jinder. Maybe next time.
Don't change the channel. We have singles
Okay, I have to move
action
along,
coming
Jer.
up.
I'm
No
sorry.
one's going to change any channel. It's Connor against Jimmy Uso.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
All right. So after losing the WWE Tag Team Championships to the Usos at Survivor Series, the Ascension would regain momentum with a non-title win over the Usos on the following edition of SmackDown after Survivor Series. The Ascension would claim that this victory proves that the Usos championship win at Survivor Series was nothing but a fluke. Looking to reinforce this claim, the Ascension would attack the Usos from behind before their rematch last week on SmackDown. However, despite this blindsiding strike, the Usos would rally and pick up the victory. So tonight, on Atlantic City SmackDown, here in New Jersey, Connor looks to get his hands on Jimmy Uso one-on-one.
Getting set for one-on-one action here tonight. From behind, he's attacked from behind. Oh, come on, this is so blatantly obvious. He's trying to screw him over before the start of the matchup.
I think it worked. Game plan successful. Now ring the bell, referee.
I'm going to miss
Official gonna make sure
JBL.
that the competitor's ready to
Start
go.
the match.
I'm really going to miss JBL, I'll be honest. So is Victor
Ref
ejected?
better get this thing under control real quick. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. What's your analysis of Connor? It'll be interesting to see how he plans to get it done. What do you think?
I still have to see more, but if Connor can dominate as a single star too, he might just be the total package.
Well, these guys have been thorns in each other's sides for weeks. I'm sure he loves the idea of being able to take out some of that aggression here. Oh, reversal. Oh, that hurt.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
Yeah, well, I've felt it before, and you're right, you don't want to know.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Yeah, and that's a message you don't want to receive.
King, this Connor comes in at 268, but to me, I'd say he competes more like he's 368.
Oh, yeah, he's certainly powerful, Cole. That's probably why he's so confident, too.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Crap, my mic's already on. Sorry for that. But what's really cool and my intention was seeing NXT, the Ascension were lumbering giants. Whenever you would see that, oh, there's an Ascension match tonight, you kind of groaned, but you couldn't deny that they were, high up on the card. They had this really, unstoppable aura about them. But then when they got called up to the WWE, they've been treated as like a joke. Not in my universe. Ascension in my universe, you retain that beast aura that you guys used to have. I don't book the Ascension
This kind
as
of
jokes.
offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
And that's what happened when a couple days after a pay-per-view, I think it was a couple days after the Hell in a Cell, or Night of Champions, one of them, on main freaking event, the Usos defended their tag team titles against the Ascension, and the people that I was around were like, oh, this is just a jobber match. The Ascension won the titles, won the tag team titles. They're not the champions anymore, but they proved that, you know, they're forces to be reckoned with.
They're ready for this thing to get underway. I think we know what this is.
No super kick pate for Connor.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Wow, Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly.
One thing about rivalries in this game I noticed is if you keep track and you remind yourself what's going on in the rivalries week after week, the matches don't seem so repetitive.
Quick thinking by Connor there.
Powerful and resourceful. That's a dangerous combination.
Full Nelson Slam.
This should do it right there.
I think this thing's over. 2, 3.
Connor wins. Big victory. Huge win here tonight.
Yes, it was.
I don't like what he's done. And now, stop it away now. Talk about a sore winner. I love sore winners. He should have just headed back to the line.
All right, let's see. You got some stink lines on you, buddy. Who's that, Connor? You won the match, but you won stink lines. What's up with that? Let me mute the crowd for a second. You got a little bolder. I can see that. And you lost a little bit of your ego. How about you, Jimmy? Jimmy, you got some skyrockets on you, but you still managed to lose the match, and you lost a little bit of your boldness. Damn, he beat some cowardice into you, didn't he? Good Lord. All right, moving right along.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be Eva Marie versus Brie Bella.
This is the one I've been waiting for.
All right, so a promotional video package airs promoting the WWE Women's Championship match at WWE TLC between the WWE Women's Champion Nikki Bella. Oh, actually, no, the champion of my game is Bayley right now. Between the WWE Women's Champion Bayley and Nikki Bella. So Eva Marie is interviewed and talks about how the Bella twins are starting to become a thing of the past. One is off having children and the other one is off getting married and dancing with stars. Eva Marie is now the hottest thing in the WWE, and she's about to prove that the Bellas are nothing but old news.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Concord, California, Eva Marie.
As we prepare for this matchup, I'd like to remind everyone this is brought to you by the folks at 2K Sports.
We're looking at somebody who all makes to become one of the greatest divas of all time.
That's a big-time statement for one of the great all-time champions.
Trained by Brian Kendrick, of all people. Her entrance is entirely too long. She just can't help it though. Her ego is through the roof.
Nikki Bella, representing the Bella Twins. From Scottsdale, Arizona, Brie Bella.
Here comes one of WWE's twin magic. Brie Bella.
You know, Brie and Nikki are almost impossible to tell apart, as we've seen from some referees in the past. I don't know many divas on the roster more ready to break out than this one.
I could tell them apart. Can you?
Based on the electricity,
Eva Marie with a house of fire. Starting off like a house of fire, rather.
I think it's safe to say the roof of this
Head
building
scissors action.
just might blow off.
Well, this has all the makings of
Ah,
a beautiful
Brie
match.
Bella,
Here
look
we
at
go.
you.
Regardless,
With a funky
we and the
stunner.
rest of the WWE world are in for a night to remember.
Now, on Total Bellas, this week's episode, Brie was talking about wanting to come back
Okay,
to
guys,
the
I
ring
want to talk a
already.
little bit about Eva
So,
Marie here. She unabashedly has one of the biggest egos in all of
For
WWE.
better or for worse,
which is
Brie
really
Bella is
saying
planning on
something,
coming
guys.
back.
Well, we're gonna
And those
find
Total
out
Bellas
who's the better
episodes are
competitor,
taped like
that's for sure.
half a
No
year in
gimmicks here,
advance.
just some good
So
old-fashioned
when she said that, it was already quite a
call
while
it an
ago.
ego.
So
I
maybe
call it
she's more ready to
confidence.
come back
There's a
than we
very
think.
big difference between the
Maybe
two, Michael.
they're greedy. They like to come
She's
back around,
starting to get
WrestleMania
on.
time,
Oh, this
take
could be
up,
insane.
take up a spot on the card, be gone for most of the year, and then just come back around WrestleMania season. I wouldn't be surprised if she did that.
Submission holds make her a threat to any
I
diva
think that's what they've been doing lately anyway.
Brie's of Italian and Latin heritage, so you can bet that when she gets fired up, oh, watch out. I wouldn't want to
But
be her opponent
this
for
is
any amount
Atlantic
of money
City
at that point.
SmackDown right here.
Wow, what a big
Brie,
shot
let's
right
not
to the
spam
jaw.
that cool move. The main event of tonight, before I get into that, I have to remind y'all that
Eva Marie in a bad way here.
recently on
Nothing she
SmackDown,
can't
Finn
fire
Balor's
back
been
from,
on
though.
there. He's the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
This one's far from over,
He's facing The
Michael.
Undertaker
Don't
in a
count her
championship
out yet.
rematch at
Hey,
TLC
if she
in
wants to be one of the
TLC
top women
match.
here in the
So,
WWE, she has to be able to withstand offense like
he's
this.
been facing phantoms of The Undertaker's past.
You know,
So he's faced The Undertaker in 1991 once, and he lost. He challenged him recently again as the Demon. You'd think as the Demon he'd probably have won that match, and he still lost. So tonight, Finn Balor's tossing another coin in that water, calling out another, phantom from The Undertaker's past again. Is it going to be The Undertaker 91 in a, third meeting? Is it going to be another Phantom of The Undertaker? We're going to see. But right now, Brie Bella's about to do Brie mode here.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a
Spared us from the
first
screaming.
time for everything.
Which I can appreciate.
I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
There we see Eva Marie with a
We're
foot choke.
witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
Brie Bella starting to falter some. This is not how she drew this one up.
Let me interject this. When you have two divas as evenly matched as these two are, there's no way to predict what's going to
Of
happen.
course, last week, Finn Balor, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and The Undertaker, his very opponent at TLC, teamed up in the main event of last week's SmackDown, where they took on the Vaudevillains. I don't put the Vaudevillains as jokes in my universe either. It's just they've been on the lower end of my rankings for the majority of my 2K17. Much as I try to, get them out of there. But, hey, in these matches, actually in this game, you don't need me to go in there and raise the rankings for you to give you a push. What's cool is that I found is that the more matches you win and the more you kind of, do your thing in universe mode, it gives you rankings by itself. So, but here we see Eva Marie tapping the F out.
She's had enough.
Bella's stock going up, going into TLC. We see the yes kicks. We see the yes lock. Formerly known as the LaBelle lock, by the way. Patented from Jean LaBelle. Getting the job done.
Here's your winner, Bella.
Dominating tap-out victory here.
Anything can happen in 2K18, man.
Go at it each and every week. What a match.
And before we move on, I think it's worth noting that this crowd is still buzzing over that great Divas match.
Oh, Brie, I thought we were gonna, you know, maybe not see you in 2K18, but we're gonna get a whole nother year, Brie Bella. I'm not complaining. Don't say I'm complaining, because I'm not. Am I gonna play as her, though? Whatever the rankings decide.
Will be a collision. We'll have to wait and see who can strike first. It'll be Dolph Ziggler against Team Chris Jericho.
Man, this should be an awesome matchup.
So check this out. It's no secret Alberto Del Rio is it's been, you know, a villainous figure in my universe mode for the entire year. Dolph Ziggler he turned heel a little while ago, but recently in his dealings with Kevin Owens and ultimately losing the United States Championship to Kevin Owens, I think Dolph Ziggler was turned, you know, babyface. So check this out. Footage is shown of Team SmackDown, Alberto Del Rio, Chris Jericho, and Dolph Ziggler defeating Team Raw. Remember that? Team Raw consisting of the Shield members Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose at Survivor Series. This victory not only won SmackDown the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match at the Royal Rumble, but it won Del Rio, Jericho, and Ziggler a triple threat match at WWE TLC to determine which one of them will receive an opportunity at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Tonight, Alberto Del Rio takes on Dolph Ziggler in a unique matchup, as Chris Jericho has been given the choice of aligning himself with either Del Rio or Ziggler to make this match tonight a handicap match. It's every man for himself at WWE TLC, but tonight, Chris Jericho has the fate of either Alberto or Dolph in his hands. Who will he side with? It looks like he's already made his choice. Titantron certainly reflects Jericho's attitude.
put them together.
A chill is going to come to the arena. I think this crowd is anticipating more. I'm anticipating more also.
Now, in his last run with the WWE, oh man, he was booked. He wasn't booked that well. And near the end of his run, he would work lower card shows like Main Event and Superstars, and that's how you knew he wasn't in the top of the card anymore. But for some reason, I would think that, you know, Universe likes to mimic WWE TV in some ways. I would think that Alberto Del Rio would kind of be at the bottom of the card as well. Del Rio has been, like, at the top of my SmackDown card for the majority of this game, for the majority of this Universe mode. He's a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Lost it to The Undertaker, who I think lost it to Finn Balor. But look, Del Rio's still like near the top. He was the captain of the team at Survivor Series.
No kidding. What are we going to see next?
Tell us your thoughts about Chris Jericho. There's no denying that he's one of the most incredibly bold competitors we've seen come around in quite some time.
Well, somebody's about to get their butt kicked. I can tell you that. I love a good handicap match.
On a roster full of bold superstars, he definitely stands out. And that's saying something.
By the breaker there.
You need eyes in the back of your head when you're fighting this guy. Wow, that might have broken his jaw.
Nice drop kick.
Oh, Dolph Ziggler's cocky. He's arrogant and brash. And
There he is.
Showing the world what he can do in that ring. Ziggler looks to steal the show each and every time he's out there, and he prides himself on being camel clutch. He needs to figure out a way to get to his base and break the hold.
And he escapes the hold. That may be the first time we've seen that executed. Alberto Del Rio making his presence known.
I just had a thought about 2K18. I remember in, I think it was either 2K16 or this one. It might have been actually 2K16, where they were doing roster reveals, but they didn't reveal guys that were released. So I'm wondering if in 2K18 there's some released guys in there, maybe like Austin Aries, that haven't been revealed in the roster reveal. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of the YouTubers that have been playing the game recently, I think they've been playing the final build, and there haven't been any hidden discoveries, so I don't think that's going to happen, but it would have been cool.
Don't get up.
Dolph sets up.
Look at Dolph Ziggler. It's coming. We got to cover. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
And he reversed it. Good move there.
Chris Jericho is tagged in.
You know, Michael, when a WWE superstar
back elbow, love it.
Across the back of their trunks, well, or the front, that
He's gonna tell him to get up.
of what they think of themselves and
No,
their ability in the ring.
a missed
The thing with
moonsault.
Dolph Ziggler is he backs it up every single night.
Jerry the King Lawler is a Dolph Ziggler fan.
I don't know about you.
Despite Ziggler killing him a couple years ago.
In this handicap match.
It looks like his toughness is about to be tested.
Love that. I love little moves like that.
Really go either way.
When I make my my players, I always try to look for little kicks to the head, little slaps to the face, those moves that'll just piss off whoever you're playing against. I love those moves, and Jericho always seems to have a lot of them.
Athletically gifted superstars in WWE today.
They're chanting Jericho sucks, man. So it looks like he's a villain. The teaming with Del Rio wasn't enough of a tip-off.
Look at this. Dolph Ziggler doing some good work here.
In my opinion, Dolph Ziggler has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts? This is not at all where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match.
You know what we won't have in 2K18? CM Punk chants.
That finally starts to change.
I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a clear-cut winner yet.
Which is actually a good thing. I'm not really a fan of those. Unless there's a really bad segment on TV and they chant CM Punk, I'm okay with it. Like, tell them that their stuff sucks. But when there's a great match going on and they're chanting that, I'm not particularly down. But there we see my main man, Chris Jericho, with the victory for his team. Is he going to win the triple threat at WWE TLC? Is he going to win himself a title shot? We're going to see. There we see the code breaker. Breaks the code and shows the world that he plans on winning that championship opportunity.
Here are your winners, Chris Jericho and Alberto Del Rio.
And there's your winner via pinfall. I strongly suggest Dolph Ziggler go back and watch this match. There's plenty that can be learned from this loss.
Well, everybody's saying that's the last one of these matches we see.
I'm going to miss JBL. This next segment is going to be deep, but only because I made it deep, all right? The video game is going to cut the promo, and it's going to be, I don't know. Let's just say the book version of the segment you're about to see is going to be much better than the TV version. So let's get the TV version out of the way.
Not the first time, and probably not the last time we'll hear from him.
I know one thing. This guy talks a lot.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Look at King talking smack to Sami Zayn. The fans are booing him. Look at them. They're not interacting well. Sami Zayn is a heel, and I still can't even picture it, but here it is. Why don't all of you just shut up? You know nothing about me. Nothing about this industry. Nothing about how things work around here. But I know how things work. And you know who else does? Kevin Owens. Come out here.
his mind. Maybe he just wants a friend, Cole. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, that should be good.
I'm telling you, my written version of this is much better. I'll read it when I'm done here, or when they're done. What is it that's so important that you couldn't approach me backstage? Why the theatrics? I was eating dinner. Dinner! So whatever this is, better be worth my time. I think you and I complement each other well. We're like chocolate and peanut butter. Apart, whatever, we're fine. Great even. Together, though, together, we can be amazing. So, let's make this happen. Let's form a tag team. Telling you my version's better. I don't know. Knowing your track record, I'm a little hesitant. I don't trust you. More importantly, I don't like you. On the other hand, business is business. If we could set aside our personal differences, win some matches, and make some money, then I'm sold. That's funny that he said that. Come on. You think I'm unpredictable? That should be your best reason for teaming with me. No one will know what to expect, especially our opponents. Come on, let's do this. Look, we might not be best friends. We may never be best friends again at all. But we don't need to be. In fact, if I just don't have to worry about you stabbing me in the back, that's probably good enough. All we need to do is go out there, do our thing, and we'll find success in the tag team division.
Wait, what? Yeah, I am lost, Cole. Agreed, partner. Well, you at home are in for a treat as we move along. Don't go anywhere, because we have more WWE action coming up next.
All right, so check this out. So Sami Zayn comes out and talks about his recent rivalry with The Rock. Remember that? And how Sami feels that since he is a superior wrestler than The Rock, that he should be regarded with the same treatment that The Rock receives from Hollywood, from the WWE Universe, from everybody, from management even. Sami reasons that since his ring talents are superior to The Rock's, Sami should have Hollywood knocking down his door, and Shane McMahon should be begging and pleading for Sami Zayn to be the face of SmackDown. However, Sami stands there disgruntled and bitter. He's been waiting patiently for his time to take the ball and run with it and show Shane McMahon and the entire world what he can do. Instead, he just gets empty promises of maybe someday really soon. Stay in line. His morale has been weathered down to a simple state of apathy, and now that apathy has started to fester into bitter resentment. If Shane McMahon and SmackDown aren't aware of what they have in Sami Zayn, then maybe it's time, maybe the time has come for Sami Zayn to show them just what they have on their hands. Sami issues a foreboding warning to everyone on SmackDown that he is about to take this show by force. The WWE United States Champion Kevin Owens suddenly comes out and has a stare down with Sami. Owens then surprisingly commends Zayn for finally seeing the light and deciphering the writing on the wall. Zayn and Owens talk about the WWE and how they've been profiting from exacerbating and instigating their deep-rooted issues between each other. The WWE and the WWE Universe would much rather see these two former best friends tear each other into oblivion than to see them reconcile and even have something like their families start talking to each other again. No. Wanna know why? Because that wouldn't draw ratings, would it? Conflict does. And Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are prepared to give the WWE and SmackDown all of the conflict that it can handle. Now, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens stand here, perhaps not as friends, but as a twisted mutation of their former friendship. The state of things here on SmackDown have left these two bitter rivals no choice but to align themselves. That's how bad they see things around here. They're forced to align themselves for the greater good of breaking through the system. These two men that you've pitted against each other like savage animals for so long have now risen up against you. They drop their mics as Michael Cole, Jerry the King Lawler, and JBL take time to react to what they've just seen. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are now a united front. As we move on with Atlantic City SmackDown, live from New Jersey.
Singles action coming your way. We have Finn Balor versus Undertaker. We got one-on-one action coming your way next. Gonna be good. We have Finn Balor versus Undertaker.
Oh man, I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Phantom of the Past.
From December.Week,
The bell rings and Finn Balor is here to prove that the Demon is ready to make it hell on his opponent.
Well, in these head-to-head matchups, you've got no one to rely on but yourself. And that's the way it should be.
And the party has officially begun.
But regardless, this is just another in a long line of awesome WWE sports entertainment.
Finn going for the Shining Wizard? That's right.
Finn Balor has to have a lot on his mind right now. What do you think? We all know how much he respects the rules, but would you agree that there are some times during a match where you have to take certain liberties to be successful?
Finn Balor has impressed me more than almost any newcomer in recent years. I really like his chances here tonight.
Oh, bring it on. This is going to be one for the ages. I can feel it in these old bones of mine.
One more Shining Wizard.
Take cover. You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
Finn Balor going high risk.
What's he going to go for here?
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome.
That move did it. Now this has gone way past the point of insults and gone right to humiliation.
That's right. That was humiliating. Ow! That was a serious shot there.
They kind of do look like a tag team, you know. I would say the Demon and the Undertaker would make a better tag team, but
I believe that
man,
is the first time
I don't know.
tonight
I think if Finn had the choice, he'd. I don't know. I think he leans more to the Clique and the Club rather, more than the Ministry.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Imagine the Ministry of Darkness with Finn Balor in it
so
as the
evenly
Demon.
contested so far.
That would be
really
crazy.
Can't pick a winner.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be
Imagine
any
the
more
entrance
evenly matched at this point.
that the Ministry would have like that.
There's the reversal by Finn
That would be
Balor.
nuts.
Undertaker looking mortal here. But he's very
They should
aware
do
of
that.
who he's in there
They
with
should
and what he has
create,
to do to rebound.
even though
I'll tell you,
it's
we
not
knew this was
happening
gonna
in
be
real
a
life
close
on
affair,
WWE
but I don't
television,
think we expected it to be this tight.
2K should start getting
One-game
creative and
match.
give us something
Well, it's hard to
one
argue
year
that,
like
but I'd say this
an
one could go
entrance
either way.
of someone like The Undertaker or Finn Balor, someone like Kane and Finn Balor coming out.
Just trying
I think
to
it'd be
trick his
cool,
opponent into making a mistake here.
especially this year in 2K18 with Finn Balor and the Demon being separate characters. You can make it so, I don't know, maybe The Undertaker or Paul Bearer or Bray Wyatt even kind of maybe take control of the Demon somehow and create an entrance like that. I think it'd be really cool.
What's he thinking, Cole?
I'll tell you exactly what he's thinking.
Drop kick, that's what he's thinking.
Finn Balor going high risk. Whoa, trying to put him away.
Coup de grace. Hits the coup de grace. I don't know, I don't think, is he really going to get the 3 count?
This thing's over. Man, he's going to be running on
Didn't think
at this
so.
point. I'm not sure. He seems to have something left. I can't believe it. He just won't go away. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
What's Finn going for here?
Uh-oh, tremendous action in this match.
A reversal from the dead man.
Few
Belly
superstars
to
are
belly.
as dominant as this guy.
Oh, it may be time.
Undertaker with a reversal.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who didn't see that one coming.
Undertaker is so destructive.
Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
What do you think Finn Balor needs to focus on right now? He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
Well, there's one thing we know for sure. It's that he's not afraid to use his finisher here tonight. Let's see if he goes to it again if he gets an opportunity.
Well, he respects himself and this business too much to give up now, Cole. I think this one's still far from over.
Home breaker. You know something? When Finn Balor was Prince Devitt in Japan, he used to come out with a light-up jacket, and as a little, you know, like, hey, he's copying Chris Jericho, you know, but whoever copied who, it's up for debate. That's up for you guys to decipher. But there we just saw a freaking code breaker straight up from Finn Balor. I don't know. Shots fired? We'll see. Especially if Chris Jericho wins that triple threat at TLC. And it's Chris Jericho and Finn Balor in a future title match.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Seriously, y'all haven't seen Finn Balor's matches in Japan? Get on that. I think his matches in Japan are better than almost anything he's had in the WWE. You have to look to NXT.
The beginning of the end.
Honestly, if you want to see, if you think you know Shinsuke Nakamura, and you've never seen him wrestle in Japan, you haven't seen anything yet. Shinsuke is incredible, and we haven't seen, take it from me, someone who's followed his career in Japan since 2013 meticulously. His matches in Japan are incredible and well worth going out of your way to see. Finn Balor hits the coup de grace, and he gets the victory.
This one's over.
We see the drop kick into the corner, setting up the Undertaker for that coup de grace. The Undertaker, that wouldn't keep him down. There we see it. Coup de grace for the victory. It took 2 coup de grace.
That was a big pinfall victory right there. Now, when you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. But that's just the harsh reality of it. And that's it for this week of SmackDown. Good night, everybody.
And that was it for Atlantic City SmackDown. Now let's head on over to the news section. Cheap Shot. The Ascension, Victor and Connor's desperation for momentum against the Usos continues with more underhanded attacks. And that's it. You know what? Even though these rankings don't mean anything, and I have completely different rankings in my spreadsheet, I'm just going to look at these real quick. Who's the bottom barrel? Hold on. Well, each and every one of these guys is in the tag team division, so I have to probably turn off their single setting, so they don't count. So, yeah, Sin Cara's the lowest ranked guy on SmackDown, and Heath Slater's the lowest ranked guy on Raw. Back to the top, though. There you see Chris Jericho, won that. He got the pinfall tonight, and he seems poised to win that triple threat at TLC. I don't think John Cena's in a match at TLC. Let me look at my card real quick. Yeah, wow. John Cena's not on the show. That's the thing. Neither is Brock either. So it sucks that these Universe pay-per-views are only 7 matches because, I mean, you need to get your tag title match on the show. That's why I unified them in this game. Because if I didn't unify them, then half the women's belts, half the women's champions, half the tag team champions wouldn't appear on the show. You'd either only get the U.S. title or an IC title match. So unifying a lot of those going into 2K18 just had to be done. Because look, Brock Lesnar and John Cena aren't even on the friggin' show on TLC. Neither is Roman Reigns. Neither is The Rock, and the Shield lost that Survivor Series match, so otherwise it would have been them having that triple threat. And Triple H is not on the show, but as we've seen, the Authority has been kind of sowing the seeds for a resurgence. Let's see here. Should be the Ascension. That should be Nikki. And there's really nothing else to see here. I'm going to go ahead and book Superstars, and I'm going to be right back. Thanks for watching.